Hey there, everybody. I'm Melody Robinson98,
ZeldaPro064 here.
and we just heard something about this game called Sonic Mach 2. I'm not really sure what the Mach 2 means, and we're just gonna sit here and discuss it. So, what we've decided so far, we thought that Mach 2 meant that it's a sequel. So we were like, what's the first Sonic Mach? And we looked it up and stuff, right? And we just
So much Sonic 06.
yeah, well, there's a lot of Sonic 06. And, so I guess that doesn't mean that there was a Sonic Mach, and this isn't a sequel to anything unless it's a sequel to Sonic 06 like we thought, maybe. The only thing we might get is that it's Sonic Mach 2, and that means that Sonic reaches a new speed or something, like Sonic Mach 2, not Sonic Mach 2. Sonic Mach 2.
I know what you're trying to say. It's late.
So,
Like, I never really got to play Sonic 06 that much, so I'm not really sure what a sequel would be like or if it would be any good. But, but like, what I'm curious is like, what would make the next Sonic game? Like, what could you consider a good Sonic game?
well, what I like in Sonic games are like, an Adventure 2, and 06 actually. I guess 06 had cutscenes too. Cutscenes. Some cutscenes are really good in some of the Sonic games, especially in 06 actually.
Sonic
And-
kisses no, Elise
Okay.
kisses Sonic.
Alright, let's forget about that part. The actual cutscenes, like the rendering, gorgeous. The game's gorgeous. It's broken, but the cutscenes are absolutely beautiful.
I really like Sonic Unleashed cutscenes. Did you ever play much of that?
I have Sonic Unleashed. I haven't played a whole lot of it. I thought it was kind of... Because that's when they started making Sonic like way too fast, and I missed the platforming, really. That we know from good Sonic games. But, whatever. Yeah, there were some good cutscenes.
Especially the opening cutscene, that was pretty intense. You know, like for once Eggman actually has like captured Super Sonic, turns him into a werehog,
Yeah.
and like it's like Eggman's finally won.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that was good.
It's pretty epic.
It was really awesome when Sonic like lands on the front of that robot.
Eggman is just stupid enough to drop all the Chaos Emeralds with him.
The graphics were really good.
Yeah.
Nice nice rendering. Like Sonic 06 actually had good graphics too. And at least in those cutscenes.
So we have good cutscenes. That would make a good Sonic game.
Yeah, story.
Story.
Some Sonic games have really good story, and I think they should keep that definitely. I don't know what kind of story they're gonna be doing for Sonic Mach 2, but if there is,
Return of Silver and Shadow with new voice actors.
no, well, yeah, Shadow should have a different voice actor again. I don't like the new one. I'm gonna say it. Whoever the new voice actor of Shadow is, and if you're watching this video, quit. Just get a new voice actor, please.
I like the old
Oh,
Shadow.
I'm so fake. Oh, I'm so angry. Oh, I'm so lost.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I really like Silver's voice actor though.
Yeah,
I don't think they can pull a better Silver off.
Well, the voice actor Donatello in the new Turtles, I think he could do good Silver.
I didn't see that movie.
It's not a movie. I'm not thinking of not the movie. I'm thinking of the Nickelodeon show.
Oh,
I think he would be a good Silver.
which one is he again?
Purple one?
Purple one. Yeah, I could see him doing that.
I think if
I've
they
seen
got
the
a new
show.
voice actor for Silver, they should get him. But, because he just kind of sounds nerdy. And Silver just is kind of a nerdy guy, I think. But why are we talking about character voices?
I don't know.
Okay, storyline. Yeah, we said good story, good cutscenes, speed segments. Not like 06 or those other games where there's a straight, ridiculous, stupid speed. Which kind of worries me now that I think about it, because Mach 2 is faster speed. So it sounds like I'm going to be talking about speed, but I'm talking like good speed control, like in Lost World, sort of. Like Lost World, I kind of liked the addition of having a run button, but at the same time, it's just not Sonic. So I think he needs to be able to run and then pick up speed like he did in the adventure games.
Yeah.
That would be good. And like,
well, those
rather
were
than
perfect too.
yeah, and rather than like speed segments, I guess, just have places where we can run and just enjoy running rather than having to actually run. We can take it at any pace we want. But
Well, I like the games where he has like the speed that's almost uncontrollable. I just wish it were more controllable. I would
Yeah.
enjoy it more if it were like that.
Sonic Adventure 2,
Yeah.
prime example. Sonic Adventure 2, you can just run a lot, but sometimes you realize, oh, I have to slow down.
Except in City
least-
Escape when you're going like riding on the
Yeah, the boards.
the board and you always bump into the street signs or whatever or the cars.
But besides that, the times that we are running, because I just realized you're not really running a whole lot in that stage. The times that you are running, it's pretty good though. Like, there's good amount of place to run there, and it works. It just works. Sonic's jump needs to be controlled. Some of the games he just jumps ridiculously. Sometimes it's like too low or not very far and stuff. I think they need to get the jump back from just adventure. The first two adventure games, I guess. First two.
I liked in the second one they had the bounce like halfway through the game.
Oh yeah.
Like did the double bounce and
Yeah.
it made you go higher.
Yeah.
I liked that.
I like that one too. And that's why I got really excited in Sonic Lost World not Lost World. Yeah, I think you could do that in Lost World. But
Yeah, but
I meant
it
Boom.
didn't-
I saw the trailer for Boom, and I saw Sonic like turn into the ball and hit the ground really hard, and I was like, oh, is he gonna bounce back from that? But they just cut it off right there, and I was like, well, is that an attack or are they bringing the bounce thing back? And I got really excited. And now that I got the game, they didn't bring the bounce thing back.
Unless you glitch it out and break it. Which that game is so easy to break.
Yeah. So
And Sonic 06.
yeah. Okay, so speed. We need good speed. We need good cutscenes. We need good story. We need
More
character
characters.
inclusion. Yeah, character inclusion. Everyone got really excited when Sonic 4 came out because they were like, Sonic's back to being himself again. It's just Sonic. Sure, that was a good idea for a time. And you know what? We've had that. We've had just Sonic. And now more just Sonic. And more just Sonic.
Yeah.
I think Sonic Boom had a good idea when they started, and Generations had a good idea when they started including a lot of characters with it again. 'Cause I actually kind of miss the characters sometimes. Like, I like having them there, even if they're not playable or anything. Just some kind of something to interact with every now and then, you know?
Well, it was like in the adventure games, like you always got to play with 6 or 7 different characters.
Oh, yeah.
And they were all fun, except
Yeah.
maybe Big.
We don't talk about that.
I hated
For Froggy.
I hated the big stages.
I don't know.
still
Actually, it
don't
wasn't
understand
all that bad. I liked the fishing side. I think that should be a mini game though. I don't think that should be a storyline,
Yeah.
except for it was really important for that game. The whole Froggy had part of Chaos and a Chaos Emerald and grew a tail, and then he became stuck in Chaos at the end when it's like Chaos 6.
Honestly, it
Turned
wouldn't
into
have.
that big nasty frog.
Yeah, it wouldn't have bothered me if they had just left Big out altogether there.
Well, he was a big part of the storyline.
He was
Well,
a big part of
I
the
guess
story,
they could
but-
include him still, and we don't have to play as him.
Yeah.
That was kind of dumb. We could have replaced him with another character, like Metal Sonic storyline. Metal Sonic's in that game.
Is he?
Yeah.
Sonic Adventure?
You can play as him after you beat the game too. You get to unlock. You have to get all the emblems.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool.
He's on the egg carrier.
Well, yeah, I've seen him on the egg carrier, but I thought it was just a.
Like an Easter egg or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. You play as him after you beat the game and get all the emblems.
Well, I've never been able to get all the emblems in any
Same.
Sonic game.
We need to keep those out. Keep those out. That's one thing that doesn't need to be in Sonic Mach 2.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, I like having missions and stuff and being able to collect stuff. I love having collectible
Hub
stuff.
World.
Yeah, Hub World.
There needs to be a Hub World. My favorite thing to do in the first Sonic Adventure is go to like the town in Station Square
Mm-hmm.
and just run around and check stuff out.
And-
Chow Gardens.
Yes, I was about to bring that up.
They need to have Chow Gardens.
If they could, like, nothing wrong. I didn't have any problems with the older ones, but I think with like new technology that we have now, like they could use the 3DSs in some way.
Oh yeah, we could have like a portable Chow Garden and like take care of it on the go.
Yeah.
And then come back and like give it.
And like,
Good
there's so much stuff that they can do with it now.
Yeah, that'd be really neat again. Yeah, I like it. I like it like the GameCube and Game Boy connectivity back then.
Yeah.
You could actually take your Chow from the GameCube on your Game Boy. I think they should do that again.
I think that was a lot more complicated, like back then, because you had to have all those cords and stuff. Now it's just all it's all wireless.
Mm-hmm. And it wouldn't be too big of a hassle to get both of them on and just connected, and you don't have to wait for anything really, because connectivity is so much faster than it used to be. And you probably wouldn't lose your Chow like I did. A couple times because I was like, is this the Game Boy Chow or is this the GameCube Chow? Because I kept sending them back and forth. And
No, I like what they did in Sonic Adventure 2 with the Chow. Like, you could have the Angel Chow and the Demon Chow.
oh yeah,
And the way you treat them is the way they
well, they
turn
go
out.
like a Hero Chow and a Dark Chow.
Yeah, Hero and
Yeah.
Dark.
they
And
had-
then you could take them to the kindergarten and teach them stuff.
yeah, that stuff was cool. They need to have all that back.
They had a black market and a locker.
Oh man, yeah, I bought so many eggs.
I bought so many Chow eggs and I never even did anything with those Chow. I think I made like
I have a
most of
Chow
the
with an
leaves.
angry face, and he's a Dark Chow, and he's got like ram horns, and he's got a ghost body. Yeah.
That's cool.
And
then you could give them names too, so they
Yeah.
almost felt kind of like Pokemon.
yeah, it kind of did feel like a little like Pokemon. You could like train them even in like the
The racing and the
yeah
karate.
kung fu or whatever.
Which those were fun too, but I think like as fun as those were, they could do more with those too.
Yeah.
Make them a little more
Playable.
playable, yeah. Because the Chow's pretty much in control
Yeah,
of
but
all
that's
of
kind of
those.
the point of it though, to raise it and let it do that. I think maybe they could have a little bit more control from the player, but I like training something and watching it do what it is, like a physical trainer, like a fitness trainer or something. If like, let's say you're a fitness trainer training somebody for the Olympics, it's not up to you, it's up to them once it gets to the Olympics.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that was all pretty neat. I think they should bring that back. Amiibo support.
How would they do that?
I don't know, but there should be Amiibo support.
How do you make Amiibo support for a Sonic game?
Well, there's a Sonic Amiibo. I'm thinking maybe he can. I don't know. I really don't know, but it'd be really cool to have some kind of Sonic Amiibo support. Maybe like a. Like if there's something you're supposed to collect in the game, Amiibos could like carry that or something. You can scan them once and they've got something in them. Or since they're, like I was saying, there's a Sonic Amiibo, so maybe if they had like a race, you could race your Amiibo or something and it
Or
could level
if
up.
it unlocked
again.
like hidden levels, like you know how they had DLC stages for Lost World, like the
Oh yeah, yeah.
Zelda,
Legend of
like
Zelda.
for each different amiibo, like if you tap it in, it makes like a kind of like a DLC level for that
Yeah.
amiibo's like place. Like if you tapped in Link, it would make a Hyrule place. If you typed in Bowser, it would be Bowser's Castle. Yoshi, it'd be a yarn looking
Oh, that'd be cool.
crown colored whatever. I think that would be neat. And I mean, they wouldn't be very long stages because Amiibo can only do so much, but
Yeah,
it'd still be cool.
that would be really neat.
Like, I wish they would make more Lost World DLC stages, because those two stages, the Yoshi's Island, the Zelda, those were great.
Well, Sonic Mach 2, something else while we're talking about, this whole video has been about talking about things that we want in it, and I already got lost again. We have to recap every time. So story, cutscenes, speed control,
Chow Garden,
Jow Guard. Is that all we talked about?
Amiibo support.
Yeah, Amiibo support. Multiplayer. This sounds like the kind of game that we're going to race each other in, and there needs to be racing multiplayer. But there needs to be exploration. This kind of goes back to like the speed and stuff earlier, but like talking about like Adventure 2. Adventure 2 had a lot of exploration, and it had just enough to not get in the way. Like you could have speed and exploration at the same time, and you could miss things sometimes, but not like super important thing, not like something you have to go on with the story.
Yeah.
Because you just had to do a little bit of looking around for that kind of stuff. That's what I liked about Lost World. I felt like there'd be some hidden things. There weren't really, but it was a lot. There was a lot more exploration and freedom in Lost World, and that's what I think makes that one of the best Sonic games we've had in a long time.
Yeah. And there's so many different paths you can you could have taken. Oh, and like, it's like you'd have to play each level 3 or 4 times to be able to get all just all the red coins or coins,
yeah.
the red star things.
Stars, yeah. Well, while we're talking about levels being replayed over and over again, let's just not make it like the 3DS version of Sonic Boom. Because each of those stages take approximately 10 minutes to beat. And I think, first of all, that's kind of long. And what makes it even worse is you have to go back after having more characters. And if you miss something, you have to go back again because you have to unlock the next stage and unlock the next stage by having things. I think once you beat a level, you should just go on with it. I like being able to get 100% by collecting all kinds of stuff, but I don't like being forced to do it.
I don't think I've ever played any Sonic game to where I've gotten 100%. I think the closest I've ever done to get 100% in a Sonic game is Sonic Unleashed. And like, I think I missed like one thing, and that since I didn't go get it, it wouldn't let me do 100%. Other than that, I've never 100% at a Sonic game.
Yeah.
They're really hard.
Well, now that I think about it, this Sonic game isn't Wii U or Nintendo exclusive at all. I wasn't thinking about that Nintendo agreement ended.
Oh yeah.
So amiibo support wouldn't really be necessary, or really plausible, I guess. I don't think that's really gonna happen now that I think about it. But
you know, now that you mention that, we're probably just hyping ourselves up for this, and it's probably gonna be really bad.
or like come out on our phones only as another side-scrolling endless runner or something.
Yeah.
Which
I still can't get that on my phone. The Sonic Runners thing that came out.
Really? It's only in Japan right now.
Is it?
I think so.
I thought it was already out.
I think it's only in Japan. I think there's beta out for like people who are close to Sega or something. I don't know. I don't know. So actually, now that I think about it, then it wouldn't. They have 2 endless runners. They have Sonic Dash and Sonic Runners. Why? One's overhead, and the other's side-scrolling. So they don't really need another one. Plus, they already have a jumping game too.
Yeah, Sonic Jump. They made another Sonic Jump. I think they made a second one.
Dang it.
It was like Sonic Jump Fever or something like that.
Yeah, I heard about that. That's right. They did. And they're just releasing like they released Sonic CD and Sonic 4 Part 1 and 2 on.
I had Part 1 and Part 2. Part 2 was a lot better. I think there was like a Metal Sonic storyline after you beat the original. That was actually really cool.
If you have both games, yeah.
Which those were fun, but I don't really like playing games like that on my phone.
I know, that's what made me so upset because the Wii, way back in like, I don't remember when the game came out, but when Sonic 4 Part 1 came out, it came out on the Wii Shop channel.
Yeah.
And they announced that they weren't going to put Sonic 4 Part 2 on the Wii Shop channel. I was like, okay, because I know there's a new system coming out. And then the Wii U came out, and I waited, and I waited, and I got Sonic Lost World, and I waited, and I waited, and I waited, and we never got Sonic 4 Part 2, because, as you can probably tell, me and ZeldaPro are definitely Nintendo gamers. We don't really do a whole lot with other systems. I have an Xbox 360, I have a PlayStation Portable.
But his brother, the rabbi that is mad, is usually the one that plays that stuff.
Well, yeah, and he likes that kind of stuff, and he's on PC. And I've got PC gaming and stuff too, but I like Nintendo games, and I like to stick with that kind of console. And,
there's something special about Nintendo, and I don't even know why we're moving on to Nintendo, because Sonic is Sega. But still, there's something special about Nintendo.
I think I was going somewhere with this. Oh yeah, I never got Sonic 4 Part 2.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I did. I downloaded it on my Kindle. That sucked. I can't play it very well. Like the touchscreen controls are awful.
I hate touchscreen controls. That's why I don't really like emulators that much.
I know. Well, there's controllers for phones and stuff, but that's a whole other subject.
Is there really? I would
So-
totally get games on my phone if I could get a separate, like a small, like little controller thing for my phone.
There are those. You can buy them at Target and
Really?
the AT&T store.
Never seen them before.
They're there.
That is amazing. That has just changed my life forever. Excuse me, I'm gonna go to Target for a while.
Okay, bye. Anyways, trying to think of something else this Sonic game should have. So I think he really was a target. He can't even drive. Okay, he's back. I was thinking though,
I need a ride.
Yeah. Well, there's something else I was thinking of that needs to go in this, and I can't think of it now.
Well, I have something about multiplayer that I didn't get to say. Like I want it to be like what you talked about, kind of like Sonic Adventure 2, but I like what they did in Sonic Boom though with the multiplayer, where you got to play through the storyline.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want it to be a necessary thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like Four Swords Adventures. That was necessary, wasn't it, to
Yeah.
play that game?
Yeah.
To have more than one person.
Mhm.
So I wouldn't want it to be a necessary thing, but
Obviously not. Yeah.
but I'd want it to be I want the option to be there because
Yeah, like versus and co-op.
yeah,
We have versus where we race each other and stuff, and then so almost exactly like if we were to taken Sonic Boom's multiplayer and thrown it together with Sonic Adventure 2's multiplayer.
that would be perfect.
We can have a co-op mode where you can do like start a new file and play with friends, and then versus mode where you play with friends against each other, and, like race or possibly even go some emerald hunting again and stuff like that. Because I miss playing as Chaos. That was so much fun.
Yeah,
I just think it was really cool.
and yeah, that opened up a lot of characters that you never get to play. It's like Tikal was in there.
Mm-hmm.
Like 2 random Chow Walkers, like those don't even exist anywhere else except Sonic Adventure 2 Battle.
That's true. I actually think they might be in the comics.
Are they?
I think so. I'm not sure though. I haven't kept up with the comics very well.
New game theory video coming up soon. I'm kidding.
I was like, what?
I think we've pretty much talked it all out.
Okay, so let's recap this. Maybe end this unless we find more to talk about as we're going through here. So,
Good story.
good story, good cutscenes, good multiplayer.
Chow Garden.
Yes, Chow Garden,
I just thought of something.
multiplayer.
I'll let you keep going. I got one more thing.
I'm gonna scratch Amiibo's report because I don't really think that's gonna happen. No emblems, no necessary collection items.
More characters.
More characters. I feel like there was more.
Multiplayer.
I already said multiplayer.
Oh. I think that was it.
Maybe.
I'd still like it to be for the Wii U though. I mean, isn't Sonic 06 like the only, other than there's Sonic Rivals, Sonic Free Riders, but Sonic Rival games and the Sonic Free Riders and Sonic 06, those were like the only 3 Sonic games that weren't on a Nintendo console.
And none of them were very good.
Yeah.
I think Nintendo's like a good omen for Sega. I think, you know what? I think this game should not be for PS4 or PS3 or Xbox One or Xbox 360 and Wii U exclusive, or even the Nintendo NX. Like they just cut it off and have them work for a long time or something. Because I think Nintendo should just buy Sega. Sega is on the market. Them and Capcom. They've been on the market for a couple of years, and they're looking for somebody to buy them. They're struggling with money. They want good developers, good publishers, good company to work with. I think Nintendo fits perfectly with Sega and Capcom.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Well, plus they do so much stuff with them already.
Oh, speaking of the comics, I was talking about the comics a minute ago, and now that I think about Sega and Capcom, the greatest thing ever. I don't know if you keep up with comics, but there was There was, and there's gonna be another Sonic and Mega Man crossover.
Oh yeah.
And if Nintendo bought Sonic and Mega Man, the Sega and Capcom.
Link joins the battle. Comics.
I wasn't talking about the comics actually. I was thinking Sonic and Mega Man video game.
Oh wait, that would be
Crossover video
awesome.
game. Kind of like
So instead of Mega Man and Base, Mega Man and Sonic.
maybe, except maybe they can make two games like Spyro and Crash did a long time ago. Crash Purple and
Oh yeah.
Spyro Orange. The only thing is they couldn't do Mega Man Blue and Sonic Blue because they're both blue.
Yeah.
It'd be like Sonic Bomber and Mega Man Speed or something. But instead they like swap universes or something, and Mega Man has to fight Robotnik and Sonic has to fight Wily.
That would be really neat. Actually, I think Sonic. I think they'd both do really well because they both fight robots.
Mhm.
Eggman and Wily basically do the same thing.
Almost. Robotnik doesn't build robotic people to stop Sonic. Well, not like bosses.
He
and
builds
stuff.
like giant robots to defeat Sonic.
Yeah. But he tends to fight Sonic more personally.
Yeah.
Where Wily fights Mega Man. The only time Wily fights Mega Man is at the end of every game. And that one time he became an alien.
And Mega Man 2. Yeah. I didn't understand that. That didn't make sense.
Well, I think that's all we have to say about
Wait,
this.
I just thought of something.
With this.
I actually said I thought of it a while ago, but I forgot. They need to bring Chaos Emeralds back.
Has the Chaos Emeralds like not been there or something?
Well, I mean, like they need to have like special stages again, where you go to special zones and you have to earn the Chaos Emeralds.
Yeah, I like that in Sonic Generations
And like
3D.
once, yeah, exactly. And once you get like, and they don't need to be easy, but they don't need to be like too hard either.
They need to be exactly like Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Yeah. But like Sonic Heroes, I thought those were too hard. Even though those were basically the same thing as Sonic Generations.
I've not played much of Sonic Heroes.
Yeah, Sonic Heroes, those special stages, like they're the same. They're based off the same thing in Sonic Generations, but the Sonic Generations ones were really easy, and the ones in Heroes was a lot harder. I think it needs to like a balance in between those two, and it needs to be a special stage we haven't already seen. It doesn't need to be one that we
Like
have
a copy
seen.
and paste.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. And also like Super Sonic.
Yeah, like
There
you
needs
know
to-
how once you get all 7, it usually starts a final story.
Yeah, well, I
That's
kind of
what it
hope
needs to do.
hope that like they pull a Sonic Adventure on us and force us to get the Chaos Emeralds throughout the story.
Yeah.
That way, we actually get to do something with Super Sonic, and it's required at the end. Like he goes crazy and murders everybody. No, I'm kidding. But like at the end of Sonic Adventure, when he had to fight Perfect Chaos, that was awesome.
Yeah.
That was like the coolest part of my entire childhood.
Oh, it was great because you're like, and like, and then, and like, good night. I don't know what I want to say.
I'll give you a second to think about it, but really, I think that's all that it takes to make a good Sonic game.
That's
not
all.
focus
We
on-
named like 10 things.
Well, I know, but it takes good, controlled speed, but controlled. That's what I'm saying. Exploration, the ability to explore, like not forced exploration, but like the ability to explore, or maybe like the pyramid stage in Sonic Adventure 2, where you have to go get that button and bring it back. And,
Yeah.
that would be.
I don't know. That didn't really feel like exploring though, because there wasn't like 5 different paths.
I know, but it was at least something to go do.
Yeah.
And it didn't like shoot you on a straight path that you just speed through everything.
Yeah.
I'm
It lets
okay
you
with
take
speed
in the
segments,
scenery
especially
better.
yeah. But I'm okay with like speed segments, especially if they're more like Lost Worlds versions,
Yeah.
because I was able to get through those pretty well, and it didn't frustrate me because I ran into things and died every couple seconds, like Sonic 06. But and Sonic Generations on the Xbox and PlayStation, it's just, I don't like that.
I never played that one.
It's just way too fast. And I need to slow Sonic down, but not too much, where he's not fast anymore. Like Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom's too slow. That's not Sonic Speed. That felt more like a Crash Bandicoot game.
If they'd made Sonic Speed in Sonic Boom like they had in Sonic Adventure, I think that would have brought Sonic Boom's like awesome level up a whole lot.
Yeah. So anyways, speed, exploration, cutscenes, story, Chaos Emeralds multiplayer, Chow Garden.
Great graphics, obviously.
It doesn't have to have great graphics, just decent. You
But
know,
it'd
to keep
be
up with
nice.
the times. Yeah. I don't think graphics define a game, but I think. If
Well, I mean, look at Minecraft, how successful it is. It looks like crap.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think.
I wouldn't expect a Sonic game to look like Minecraft.
But I mean, well, no. But like Zelda, all those games are always beautiful.
Yeah, and they keep up with the times. Like if you want to go back and play the original Zelda 64, like Ocarina of Time, I mean, and instead of, or even Majora's Mask, because those have both been remade now.
Yeah.
But if you want to go back and play the originals, they still look fine.
Yeah.
Like they're good for their times, especially. And
But now that we have the remake, those are
beautiful.
really beautiful.
And let's say Wind Waker, the original Wind Waker, still looks really good today, even though we have an HD version of it and it looks twice as good. But
Yeah.
it's still for its time. We want graphics that are good for the time that they're in, like, so we can go back and play it one day and not just sit there and complain the whole time about how bad the graphics are
Yeah.
when we're 20, 30 years old or something.
I know you didn't get to play much of Skyward Sword, but I think those graphics were really great.
I think they're pretty good. I've got it. And I didn't really get into Skyward Sword all that much, but this is Zelda, and we're talking about Sonic.
Yeah.
But so yeah, that's basically. I think that's about it. That
Yeah.
was. Oh yeah, we also forgot to say when we were recapping character inclusion. That's still important.
I want more playable characters.
Yeah, that was some good times. Sonic Adventure. How about they just make Sonic Adventure 3? Why don't they just copy and paste the whole thing that they, like all of the stuff, data and stuff they took from Sonic Adventure 2? Why don't they just copy and paste that and then make a new storyline, new graphics?
Well, technically, Sonic Heroes was like, I'm not saying it had the same format as Sonic Adventure 3, but it followed the story after Sonic Adventure 3, because like everyone would see Shadow and they're like, "Oh, I thought you were dead."
There was never a Sonic Adventure 3.
Well, I know, but
You're saying it's following after Sonic Adventure 3.
yeah, it is. The story is.
But there was no Sonic Adventure 3.
Oh, I meant it followed after Sonic Adventure 2. My bad.
That's why I was saying we need Sonic Adventure 3.
Yeah,
It's like,
but I don't know how they would.
I know it's part of the story, but if we had a Sonic Adventure 3, like,
I don't know what they would do with the story. There's not much they could do. They've already continued it for the most part.
well, it doesn't. Sonic Adventure 1 and Sonic Adventure 2 didn't have much of a tie-in.
No, but
They can continue the story in any way they want.
yeah.
They've done it plenty of times with all the other games. They can just make a story and go on with it. At least it's not.
Still want Shadow back though, with a different voice actor.
And he doesn't walk like a goober. So,
Comes out of nowhere. You're weak. You know why you're weak? Because of your loyalty to your pathetic friends.
and then disappeared for the rest of the game until the end. Oh yeah, good job.
Walks away.
Yeah, walks away. Just pointless. Pointless Shadow. He needs to come back and make some explosions happen, like Sonic Shadow the Hedgehog.
I honestly think they were going to do something to Shadow because they kind of leave Rise of Lyric at a cliffhanger with Eggman getting the spoiler alert with Eggman getting the lyrics button thing,
Yeah.
and Metal Sonic kind of comes back to life randomly and then it just fades out.
Well, yeah, but I think
they were going to continue.
they did kind of sort of continue that with the show. And the thing that I don't like though is how they continued that with the show, and that the storyline between the 3DS and Wii U versions are just so weird. Like, they don't know who Lyric is at all.
Except
and-
Amy.
Yeah, well, no, Amy's just sitting there fighting him for no reason. She's like, I'm just fighting this slime lizard thing. And then Sonic spends the whole game trying to figure out who it is or where they are. And I was like, well, how does that make any sense with Sonic Boom? Well, Rise of Lyric, I mean, when they're just meeting Lyric. So how has he not met him and doesn't know who he is if the other game is the first time he meets him? It just doesn't make any sense, like, to put those together.
Yeah.
So
I don't know.
well, who cares about Sonic Boom? Because apparently it's a different reality or whatever, according to Sega. They're like, that's a different universe of Sonic. That's why we have 3 Sonic comics going on right now. There's Sonic Boom, Sonic Universe, and Sonic the Hedgehog.
And Sonic Universe comics followed after Sonic X, which that was weird too. I don't understand that.
I don't know.
That doesn't make sense. They kind of combined 2 universes there.
I guess, sorta.
Because the Shadow, like, did you ever read the Shadows saga?
I read some of it.
Like, okay, the Shadow from the first comic book in Sonic Universe comes from the Sonic X universe. But he meets up with the Sonic the Hedgehog universe in the second one. So, like, the Shadow that you see in that saga has been in all 3 universes. Which doesn't make sense.
That is really weird. I never thought about that.
So, I don't even know. Like, are they all connected in some way? And what if Shadow's
Probably.
like...
That's probably why we have the new crossover coming out. They're probably going to mix Sonic Universe, Sonic the Hedgehog, and Sonic Boom, and Sonic's going to see 2 other Sonics and be like, dude! And they're all going to be like, dude! Then they're going to do some kind of super triple combo with all kinds of speed going on and make the Sonic Wind come back and tear everything up.
Yes.
Super Blue Tornado. Something. But,
You know, now I'm going to do a game theory about Shadow. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do some research. I'm going to do some theory. What if he is the ultimate life form?
oh God.
Because he's been in all 3 universes.
Okay, well that's enough for today. So yeah, let us know in the comments below what you guys think about what Sonic Mach 2 it's gonna be, or what's it about, or if you agree or disagree with any of our ideas here for the game. I'm Melody Robinson 98, and I'm signing out. See you guys later.
Please like, comment, and subscribe.
Goodbye.